Paul Paquet from Canada, the mastermind behind the Trivia Hall of Fame, World Trivia Night. So you're based in Ottawa, and you run quizzes in various venues, but the big thing that you do, which has just happened, is World Trivia Night. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is and how you're involved in it?
The name is more grandiloquent than it was seen, but we had at one point it was the largest live trivia event in the world. That's no longer the case. It raises money for kids in the foster care system. One thing in particular that it does is when kids age out of the foster care system, nobody's been saving for their education, and this provides grants and subsidies and things to help those kids get ahead. For me, it's the time of year where I really swing for the fences and try to get my very best stuff out. And I was really pleased, brag a tiny bit, because the crowd just loved the questions this year, which for me was a really...
And how much money have you raised through that?
I think over time it's something, 8 figures.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it raises a lot of money every year. So.
Well, that's amazing. And the other thing you do that's amazing is Trivia Hall of Fame, which is, I imagine, quite a thankless task in that you're kind of making judgment calls on all sorts of things, and everybody will have an opinion. But it's one of the few places where quizzes and people who contribute to quiz get recognised. So how did that come about?
Well, the original, as I had registered triviahalloffame.com, and originally it was essentially a gimmick that the people who did the best on the quiz were that year's Trivia Hall of Fame. And I started going to Dakota, someone suggested making it a real Trivia Hall of Fame. And that's what we started doing. This would have been around 02, 03, 04, somewhere in there. And except for a couple of years when the pandemic was in full force, every year we've had a new class, new people going to it. The challenge now is, without the Vegas event as an anchor, it's not really attached to something bigger. So the profile of it generally is lower. There's some rumor that the Vegas thing might come back in a different city in 2025, and if that's the case, hopefully we'll be able to give it a better platform and go from there.
So of all the things you've done in quiz, player, quiz host, charity fundraiser, Hall of Fame, Supremo, what's the thing you're most proud of?
Oddly enough, I know of at least 3 couples who have met in the Ottawa Trivia League, fallen in love, gotten married. I officiated one of those weddings, and they've had kids. So, in a sense, there are children running around who wouldn't exist if their parents hadn't answered questions about Taylor Swift and tectonic shifts and all that kind of thing. So the other thing people have told me is, especially in the pandemic, that people who've been playing 20, 15, 10 years, it's been a way for them to maintain their friend groups that they might have drifted apart had it not been for trivia, which I'm quite pleased about as well.
Yeah. Well, it's fantastic. You've created a lot, contributed a lot, and long may that continue. Thanks to Paul for speaking to us. This video is made possible with the support of our members. If you want to support All Things Quiz, then go to patreon.com/allthingsquiz. And there are more videos that you might enjoy on your screen right now.